Shalom, Akim. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakak, Dash. Though honor to the elders and apostles, generals who teach in real well, and salutation to all the Akim, all folk across the earth who's pushing the truth and sincerity. Shalom, Akim. Hey, man, you know, this is the drummer beat, man. The things that are coming to pearls that are coming to the world, man. The Lord has given us these scriptures, and we're gonna bring them out. We're gonna do our videos daily. We're gonna bring out our where the brothers is doing them worldwide daily, where the brothers are out on highways and byways daily. They're doing the job, man, because these are the things that we're seeing coming down the pipe. We're not hiding from them. We're not gonna go to sleep and just wake up and the things are gonna be over. No, that's not how it works, man. The Lord's judgment is upon earth right now, man. So we're seeing famine and world hunger that's going to come, man. We're seeing famine and world hunger that's going to come. I seen a pretty little Edomite chick doing videos in Russia. She said the Russian economy is damn near back to the 80s right now. Even though I seen on the news on Russia today, they were saying how they're passing out thousands of dollars to the different regions in Ukraine, trying to get the Ukrainian people on their side and their economy going. While they're destroying the country on one hand, they're also trying to give them money, and we know that they're just trying to play into the people's hearts. But at the end of the day, I'm seeing the markets with nothing to eat in there. They're looking bare like this right here. I'm seeing things like this happening in Russia. Not only in Russia, it's coming to America. And that's what the silly people of America don't understand. You silly Westerners don't understand. It is coming to your countries too as well, man. This famine is going to be all over the world, man. I said Germany warns of brutal global hunger. Just what I said. These Hunger Games are going to come to different parts of the world. It doesn't matter how many videos we put out about the same thing, because this is not my first video speaking about the hunger crisis that are going to hit the world. Because one thing about Americans, they don't believe shit stinks until it hits them in their face. They don't give a damn about nothing until it hits them, man. It's not gonna happen to me. It'll never happen in my lifetime. Those are words and things they say, man. These stupid Americans. But who's to imagine that 2 years ago they would implement a mask rule that you would have to wear a mask, or you could lose your job if you didn't take whatever they had out there for you to take. Who could imagine those things? But you Americans feel right, hand and foot for it, And guess what? You're gonna go to the government for these different things that's gonna come, man. They just had a shortage on baby formula for the babies, man. Showing you these things that your happy lifestyles are coming to an end. Your leaders are even telling you, man, prepare for the summer, prepare for dark days to come, man. The president's even telling you, the leaders. Let me read this article. He said Russia's military campaign in Ukraine is to blame, Berlin claims. And that's the thing. They're always looking for somebody to blame. The elites always point the finger at somebody as long as it's not them. They never want to reveal their real hand, man. He said Russia's military campaign in Ukraine is to blame, Berlin claims, man. They're going to point the finger, man. Skyrocketing food prices worldwide are the result of Russia's pursuing a hybrid war strategy. Germany Foreign Minister Anaya Berkopol claimed on Saturday following a G7 meeting. Once again, so Russia is one entity, and who's campaigning Ukraine? Who gives Ukraine their weapons? America. Where is the G7 stuff? This is another one of these different groups to come together. And we're aware of these different groups to come together to try to spew lies, man. But at the end of the day, man, this Lord is showing you that Esau was in control for a certain amount of time, and his control is going to come down, man. It's coming down slowly but surely, man. This is Psalm 107 and 34. A fruitful land into barrenness for the wickedness of them that dwell therein, man. Ukraine is known as the breadbasket of Europe. It's known as the breadbasket of Europe. Russia also has oil and a lot of different minerals and things that the world needs, especially Europe, over the world period, man, it uses. So with these different conflicts going on in these strongholds, this is the Lord. This is playing into the Lord's hand, because these different your everyday life is gonna be shaken up, man. Your happiness is gonna be over with, man. You know, and that's the number one thing, man. Is these people happiness being over with, man. You know, the Lord is sick and tired of the wickedness that these people spew out, the wickedness that these people cast upon the world, man. You know, he's sick of tired. It's coming to an end for Esau's queendom at the end of the day, man. You know, and when the enemies are at war with each, when their house is divided, it's definitely time, man. This is Joel 1:17. Their seed is rotting under the cloth. Their gardens are laid desolate. Their barns are broken down. For the corn is weathered, man. You know, the food letting you know, man, this place is done, man. It's reaping nothing, man. Things that's coming out are done with, man. A while back, you had natural disasters that hit here in America heavy. You had flooding. They were burning the forests. They were burning crops in different areas in California, and different wildfires in the western states, man. You know, these are different natural disasters that were set by either man or, you know, the Lord set a fire out there or put the spirit upon man to do it, man. You know, these are the days that we're in, man. How do the beast? This is Joel 1:18. How do the beasts groan? The herds of cattle are perplexed because they have no pasture. Yet the flocks of sheep are made desolate, man. You know, going into what I was just speaking about, how Esau had jacked up the land. Everything's a cycle, man. Everything the Lord puts together is a well organized cycle, man. You know, things need things, man. You know, you can't overhunt one animal, because the other animals need it to survive, and the other animals help the ecosystem go, man. You know, and what does Esau do? He overhunts things. He kills things off, and in return, he'll put something there that he thought was going to help out the economy or the ecosystem or whatever it might be, but it ain't do nothing but worsen it, man. You know, that's the devil. He's an idiot, man. So they got memes going around where if the cows go, don't worry, we got roach milk to drink. So he finds different things to try to supplement things, man. That's the devil, man, and gives you wickedness. He gave you the prisoners he turned the lobster into a delicacy. A lobster is something they used to give the prisoners in on the eastern coast, man. You know, back in the 1910, 1920s, they used to get the lobsters to the prisoners in the jailhouse and stuff. You know, they had different lobsters they had to eat, different lobster meals, let's just say, that they had to make up and eat, man. You know, but now, fast forward to nowadays, it's a delicacy, man. You know, so that's how the devil works. And the reason I bring that up, because a lobster ain't nothing but a fucking abomination anyways, man. So he tries to make things that are abominable into good things, man. You know, crabs, look at the crab prices and food and all that stuff, man. Pig. I was at my job. I'm a cook at one of my jobs. And he says, why do they feed the people nothing but pig? I said, because pig is one of the cheapest meats you can buy, man. So that's how the devil works, man. You know? Don't give them good stuff, feed them the dumb stuff. This is Joel 1:18. How do the beasts groan and how do the beasts groan? The herds of the cattle are perplexed because they have no pastures. Yea, the flocks of sheep are made desolate. O Lord, to thee will I cry, for the fire have devoured the pastures of the wilderness, and the flame have burned all the trees of the field. The beasts of the field cry also unto thee, for the rivers of waters are dried up, and the fire have devoured the pastures of the wilderness, man. And that's soon to come to America, you know. That's soon to come here, man. You know, although you simple ass Americans are in sleep, you feel as though your life is gonna go better as soon as this pandemic is over with. You know, as soon as everybody gets that thing up in them, everything go back to normal. That's how stupid you people believe, and that's the stupid things you believe in. But the scriptures speak against that, man. They talk about how, you know, how the fire how perplexed the animals are gonna be very soon, man. And like I say, we went through an era of that, man. When Esau went through and just burning things down, and the farms, he was killing the. They had a mad cow disease. They had chicken disease. They have different diseases they come out with, and they just go out and slaughter the different animals, man. So the scripture speaks about those times, man. It speaks about things that Esau is gonna do, man. This wild man is getting ready to get real. He's gonna come down with vengeance upon the earth, man. He's gonna come down with great vengeance upon the earth, man. So all these animals and everything that you're used to eating, man, and things that you're used to eating, everything's about to be turned upside down very soon, man. It's going to be turned upside down, man. This is the Lord is doing, man. So scary times are ahead of us, man. Scary times are ahead of us. And, it's time to get right with the Lord, man, at the end of the day, man. It's time to get right with the Lord, man. And with that being said, I just wanted to bring out this video about the famine, man. And about the times we're in, man, because people are thinking that times are at ease. They're able to go back to work. They're able to go back to the basketball games. But no, the famine is coming to the world, man. And they spoke about, in this article, they just spoke about the grain wars and the different things about how prices are going up on things and how people aren't going to be able to, a lot of these countries are failing. Sri Lanka has just went into, had just reneged on their debt, And these are different areas which were very prosperous at one point, man. But yeah, I just wanted to bring out the beginning of this video because it talks about how they're just continuously blaming the war in Ukraine on the food crisis and fuel crisis and different crises that are getting ready to happen upon the world, man. We all know it's all planned out. They had different meetings, the G7 meeting, the NATO meetings, the BRICS meetings. We all know how they come together and just discuss these things and how they're gonna drop the population, man. All it's about is population control at the end of the day. But with that being said, just edifying. Shalom, Akim.